Howdy, howdy, everyone! How the hell are ya? Yogurt here. Welcome. Hope you're all having a wonderful whatever it is for you, wherever you are. And, yeah, being excellent to each other, staying healthy out there, and all that happy shit that I like to say, because I like y'all, I care about y'all, and I want you to be happy and healthy. And well, not most importantly, but equally important, be excellent to each other. Seriously. Everyone seems to have bumped their heads and is just being unpleasant. So, My PSA, not that I'm an influencer by any stretch or role model or anything else, but hey, if you are inclined to listen to me, be excellent to each other. That being said, pretty much everybody that shows up in my chat and everybody here that I know, I know you pretty well and you tend to adhere to that anyway, so I'm not really talking to you. Not that you needed a reminder, but hey, you know what I mean. And welcome, Morph, and welcome, Enmita/Endry. I'm probably just gonna call you Enmita. Probably. But I mean, we'll see. You forgot I wore glasses, Morph? Yeah, I've always worn them. I just usually put contacts in when I'm streaming because the headphones push the glasses into my head and it's uncomfortable, plus, you know, it eliminates the whole glare that you see on my glasses. Not that that's the big deal, but more just it gets uncomfortable. So I'll regret the fact that I forgot to put them in later. But hey, it's been like 3 weeks since I streamed too. I don't know, but you're gonna rob my house and take my Grievous? Dude, I was impressed with that Grievous. I found it a few months ago, but I didn't have a place to put him where you could see him, so I finally got that shelf up. But that was a lucky find. We were walking through the shopping mall, which I'm sure you have the equivalent there, you know, indoor shopping center, basically. And they had I call them a geek store because I use the term geek as a positive because I am a geek. And we just happened to walk in and there was one and it was pretty reasonably priced, all things considered. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't too bad. But being as how it's me and it's a display thing, I wasn't going to get it. And Buffy was like, "You're getting it!" Like in a nice way, but also forceful. So I got it and I'm happy I did. But yeah, it came with him, the cape, 4 lightsabers, and his cape has little pockets for the lightsabers, and he has a blaster, which I have in one of the pockets. Like, I was impressed with how completely, you know, what a complete package it was. But hey, if you rob my house, just, I mean, come hang out, dude. I mean, I'd like to actually meet you. Hell, I don't even know what you look like. Unlike me, you don't have a camera. I've never seen you that I can think of. Did I bop my noggin? I mean, I have many times in my life. Oh, you can't hear because you're at work, Anmita, but you're lurking. Hey, that's okay. Hope work is going well. Actually, I can type this. I appreciate the lyric. Bear with me. You're well, just working and lurking on Yogurt Stream. There we go. And how are you, Morphistopheles? I remember to type Morphistopheles, but Morpholophilus still comes out of the mouth, because, you know, they're both a little bit of a tongue twister. Morphistopheles, which is harder to say. I think. Morpholophilus. Maybe I'm just used to Morpholophilus. It doesn't matter. You plan on getting a camera, microphone, and such in the future, but you're waiting on setting into your new job first? Oh, yeah, I mean, obviously they're not requirements, nor was I actually giving you a hard time if it seemed like I was. It was more just I've known you virtually for, what, like 2 years now, probably? At least, you know, casually in streams, and then getting to know each other better on Discord and stuff, but, like, for quite a long time, and I was like, I have no idea what you look like. I mean, you're not the only streamer that falls into that, you know, bill. Like Stella, I have no idea what she looks like, nor does it matter. It's just more of a, oh yeah, I know you guys fairly well in many senses, but I have no idea what you look like. Nor is it relevant. It's just funny. Whereas me, I was at a camera day one. I don't know why. I was just like, I felt the need to have one day one, so I got one. I mean, it's nothing fancy. It's a webcam. I mean, it was on the expensive side for a webcam, but it's still just a webcam. I have my DSLR, but my DSLR is older, and from looking it up, it doesn't look like it'll work with a capture card as a webcam. It's an iffy one, so I don't really want to spend the money for the card and then have it not work, or the adapter, rather. It's not a card. It's not a capture card, but it's an adapter. I mean, I could always send it back, but I hate being that guy. And it's not like, I feel like the camera that I have, my webcam, is good enough. It's not like, it would be different if I thought the quality was crap, and or if my stream were about me and my appearance to any extent other than seeing my facial reactions and shit like that. So more if you know, boss has been on the stream equipment list for a long time, mic, camera, capture card, but your idea is to set up your desk more so you can actually have room for everything. Oh no, 100%. Like, you gotta go in the right order. Like, capture card would probably be the most important for you, then a new mic, then a camera. But you have to have your desk set up. More if you have your mic arm somewhere while your current camera is good. If it was better, then you'd be seeing the atoms making up your body. Yeah, exactly. See, it's not like... I'm trying to think of something that doesn't seem ridiculous that I would do, and I can't think of anything, because it's not like I'm ever going to do, like, fashion or... anything that was dependent on my appearance being the focal point, other than seeing me humorously react or some shit like that. Morpheus. Yeah, but you still don't have a PS controller. Honestly, you haven't even touched your PS4 in 2 to 3 months. You've mostly been on PC, which has been fun. Oh, yeah, well, PS controller is actually your top priority then. Hey, Sassy, how are ya? Welcome to my, welcome back stream. No beard plaiting streams, that'd be interesting. Dude, like, I'm the last person that anyone should listen to when it comes to beard grooming. Like, I mean, I guess if you think I have it groomed well, thank you, I appreciate it. But it takes me, like, an eternity, and, I mean, I'm 39 years old, and I've been able to grow this amount of facial hair for, I mean... like, pretty much my early 20s, I think. Like, this level of fullness. Maybe a little bit has filled in a little bit more since then over the years. But, I mean, I could grow, like, a full goatee, and pretty much, like, everything would connect just, you know, down low and everything by the time I was 15. Like, I could grow a full goatee by the time I was, like, 13, 14. And yeah, by the time I was 15, by the time I was driving, so by the time I was 16, I could grow, like, a full, at least, chin strap. Like, I couldn't let it come up this high, because it was just all patchy. But, I mean, like, it filled in pretty much this much all down here and everything, so it's hard to see the coverage now, because now there's so much gray, so when I have it short like this, like, it looks like almost I don't have, looks like I don't have much there, but it's just because it's white and gray, and the black's pretty sparse. Like, on this side, I think there's more black you can see. I don't have to look and wait till I can see it on my TV. I don't know, the same thing. Like, it's all filled in there. It's just, it's all white and gray now, or most of it. I'd be getting old. Oh, well, Sassy, I had to wait for the, stupid internet to finally get fixed, and I didn't want to be like... it's fixed, and then have the stream bomb out again, because I already thought it was fixed like 2 times, and it wasn't. They had to come out another time. So, second time they came to my house, third time they came out, that I know of, because I saw them up on the pole at least once, in between those visits. So then I wasn't sure, so then I was doing lots of testing at different times of days and just running test private streams and seeing how many dropped frames I would get and things like that, and, you know, it's been pretty minimal. I say this and I look up and I see that there's now 242 drop streams. That happened sometime in the last few minutes, but I'm assuming everything's probably still fine. Like, there might have been a momentary wobble, but YouTube's not even telling me there was an issue, so... not really, anyway. But yeah, so I had to get that taken care of. See, you're 26 and you can confidently stay at your beard level. It's nice, not itchy, but trying to go for the redneck big ZZ top beard can take a while. You've plaited your beard once before. Okay, what's the word plaited? Because I thought it was a typo first, but... that one doesn't translate. What's plaited? And as far as the ZZ Top beard, the longest I've had mine has been... I don't know if Buffy's here yet or paying attention. Damn it, this reflection business and... oh, this fucks me up. God! Okay, I'm using one hand. Can't figure it out. Idiot. Actually, Sassy's in here. She can tell you. I think the farthest my beard has been would be like down to... there? a few years ago. Somewhere thereabouts, realistically. Give or take an inch. Because, I mean, obviously, well, mine, like, I would actually, you know, blow dry it in the morning, so it would be mostly straightened. But not, like, fully, so, I mean, it would be there, but if I pulled it straight, it would be down to, you know, a little bit further. But, yeah, somewhere down there. I've had it pretty long. I've got... I don't know if this will work, but... Not that this is what the stream's about anyway, but hey, why not BS and talk and have fun? I mean, we're all friends, yeah. Alright, albums... Me, maybe? So it was longer than this, and forgive the picture, it's like super bushy there. Like it needed to be... I think I took the picture before I did a trim to clean it up some. And it's been longer than that. See if I can't find a better one. Alright. That's good enough. I'll look later. Somebody remind me at another time. Alright. Plaited is like 3 pleats of hair that twine around. You will whack a pick in discord of a plaited beard. No, not yours. That's impressive beard. Your longest was in between your clavicle. That's still pretty decently long. Oh, plaited is like braid? Morpheus, that took 5 to 7 months of isolation. Look like a mountain man. You're correct with the length. You have a neck beard your wife hates. Hey, Mongoose, what's going on? Long time no see. I have a neck beard sometimes. That one's usually born of laziness. Was I bearded for Bermuda? Yes, I think so. I think I think it was like a medium, because I think I cleaned it up for the purposes of the occasion. It's like beard went, but it was a funnel shape. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, none of us were very sober that week, Mongoose, because it was, well, we were on a cruise and it was a lot of fun, and I may have shortened it by then, gone back to short. I don't remember. I go back, you know, it goes back and forth because mine grows pretty cool. I mean, to get it like long, super, super long, and then filled out to where everything's like at equal length and you can trim it into shape. I mean, that long probably gonna take like close to a year to get it that long. But I mean, I could grow probably down to here where it all evened up and everything in like 4 to 6 months, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. Okay, braided. You've been swamped at work, Mongoose. I know how that goes, definitely. My work's been kicking my ass just because it's a new one. Well, you think I was short? Well, yeah, I'm always short. I'm a short dude, but yeah, I think I might have had it for Bermuda. I think that your wedding, I had it like the mid, like a longer, but like up a little bit to clean it up and look nice. Bermuda, I might have been some version of a shorter beard, maybe like more filled out than this one, but short. I don't remember. It goes all around, but yeah, I'm always short. And Sir Noel, how goes it, buddy? How are you? Morph, if you did have a camera and stream in the winter, then it'll certainly look like you've been hibernating. Long black curly Viking hair, big bushy redneck beard. I can't do the long black, my hair when I had it was super curly. I'll show pictures, and I've had super long hair, like down to almost mid-back if I pulled it straight, but I'm definitely vertically challenged. You threw a pic in Discord. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I was gonna say, if that's your beard, that's epic. Now, I can't do that. That's an impressive beard. That dude, like, that would also annoy me with the mustache being that long. Like, it would piss me off all the time, but that, like, it's an amazing beard, but I can't grow mine like that. It wouldn't grow like that, I'm sure, but and then let me catch up, make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm doing well, thank you, Noel. Happy to be back to streaming. I'm taller than Maverick, who's 5'4". Yes, I am indeed. I am 5'7", so I am a bit taller than him, but still on the short side for an average male. But looks like the stream wobbled a quick second, but it's back. Sorry, I'm super duper paranoid about the stream dropping out, so every little wobble, which are going to happen intermittently, it's just inevitable, but I get paranoid. So, hey Brock, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I mean, the paranoia is somewhat founded after the internet issues I've been having, so that I think are fixed. If it drops, I'm sorry. That's part of why I've been rambling through this so much, is I want to make sure it stays good and I'm not going to have any issues before I get into the story and it cuts out again, because that would suck. Because I want to know what happens too. So, Morpheus, mid-back for a male is impressive. You had really long hair down to your bum, blackish blonde hair, and bearish during lockdown certainly kept you warm. So since I don't have a job where it would make a difference, if I could still grow hair on the top of my head, like the sides and back still fill in, I would have long hair again, because I miss, like, it's a pain in the ass, but I like it. But so it's funny, like when it was mid-back, my hair curls up enough, it curls up to like here when it was long down to mid-back or thereabouts. Again, Sassy can correct me because she's, you know, known me my entire life, obviously. So but yeah, it was several inches, but it's I hate trying to think of a good example of whose hair it was. Actually, the best example, and I hate to use it, but it's Chad Kroger. Because it really would look like I took a curling iron and did it, but I didn't. That's just, unless I straightened it, that's how it was. But no, let's not paranoia if people are after you. That's true. Poor Yogurt has been away so long, he's nearly turned to cheese. I have. The cheese is old and moldy. If anybody gets that movie quote, I'm going to be impressed. It also means you're roughly my age. Alright, now that people are here, I've rambled through it. It looks like the interwebs are going to be cooperative. We'll get on to the game. Obviously, we can continue chatting. Make sure I go to the right one. Face cam. Make sure everything's okay audio-wise. We don't have any weird doubling issue back. Everybody let me know if there is any weird audio doubling that comes into play so I can correct it. I don't think there should be. Also want to confirm that Gray's button works. Gray's button's not working. Nope, that's gonna double it. That issue's back, so... Alright, so Gray's button's not gonna work, but we do have, no doubling of audio, so I think we'll be fine. Dude, I love you guys. You got it. Yep, Morph and Mongoose. It was Encino Man, 100%. Sassy Spiral Curls yet. Morpheus, you've actually seen Nickelback live. You do not see the hate. I don't hate Nickelback. I just know, like, everybody hates Nickelback. I respect them because they don't, like, pretend what they are. He's totally writing songs that are going to be commercially successful because they're catchy and hooky. Which doesn't mean they're bad songs. People think it's like, Sasella, and like, yeah, but he doesn't like pretend that he's not what he also produces a lot of really good bands and everything. He's like, he writes good songs. Everyone just hates him because basically the hate is because he writes super catchy, super hooky, good songs, and he's like, which makes them really pop rock. But it's not bad, but people hate it. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I don't hate on Nickelback, and I would see them live because I imagine they're probably pretty good live. Noel, when am I going to start playing a good game? Get the fuck out of here, Noel. No, I'm kidding. Depends on what you consider a good game. Oh, eat it, Mongoose. So, like I said, I don't have a problem with them because they don't hide what they are. Yeah, it's the same formula for every song, and they do it because it works, but like they're not like hiding and pretending to like to be something that they're not. So that's why I don't mind it. Like, do I want to listen to Nickelback constantly? Not really. But I'm not going to deny that their songs are catchy and hooky, and I don't hate them for it. Morpheus, you wanting to start a fight? No, I mean, you can fight Matt too, tag team. I mean, I would see Avril, like, I would see most people just kind of sure to see how they perform and how they are live, unless I just truly hate their music or something. Yeah, no, I know, they're basically the same songs, I get it. But, I mean, it works. Again, like I said, I'm not gonna go buy all their albums and love on them, but... Pissing yourself at your Discord post, furiously knocking on all available wood. Oh, that's a very fair point, Brock. I should be careful about what forums I post such things in. That's hilarious. It looks like Dax Shepard on a yuppie bender. Okay. I can't picture that, but fair enough. Again, wasn't saying I, look like him. I was just trying to think of the best hair comparison. But I'm also not going to sit here and be defending Nickelback because I don't care that much. More just the point of I don't hate on them like most people, a lot of people do. Alright, let's hit continue and see where it puts us, and then I might have to jump out and see. Okay, Mongoose, now I totally see what you mean. 100%. Absolutely see it. I couldn't picture the Dax Shepard on a yuppie bender bit, but now that you... Why is it dark? Like, it's much darker than it was last time before we went in here, but... At least it put us exactly back where it should be, right before we talked to Tilda, so we didn't really... As long as you saw the end of the last stream. More of lovely, you bring some tea and scones and you will bop his head again. Well, I was gonna say you could distract me with the treats, but... Scones are... I hate scones. Like, I've never had a scone that wasn't, like, all dry and crappy. Now, muffins or something else, you can totally distract me. And you're right, Mongoose, I can't unsee that now. I'm totally going to be seeing it forever. I don't know why the Zach, whatever his name is in there. That one's not really... I don't see those two combining into Dax Shepard, but I totally see Dax Shepard yuppied out and Chad Kroger with straight hair and that haircut looking the same. And for the record, when I was talking about my hair, I meant when his hair's like the curly version. But yeah, I'll never unsee that. That's hilarious. Stray comes out in 2 weeks. Huzzah! Has Ming the Merciless hair. Whatever happened to 9 Inch Nails? They're still out. They're still a band. He might have taken a break. I mean, I don't know when he last put out an album, but I know they're still around. You have to cook scones for 2 minutes less than the instructions. Okay, like, if a scone were, like, soft and... I'm trying not to use the M word in case Gray comes in and hears it, but soft and not dry, then I'd probably like them, because the flavor of a scone's fine, but, like, every scone I've ever had is, like, a dry biscuit. Like, even drier than a biscuit should be, so I don't like them. And I figured the scones were for me, the scones and tea, to distract me, so I'm eating the treats, and then you bop me on the head. Repeatedly with probably a heavy object, because I have a hard head. Because I'm an accident-prone bastard that's hit my head a lot, so my brain's used to being rattled around. Pay those piano guys to play closer on the cruise is one of the funniest memories. Oh, Noel said it, Noel said it. Yes, it's a biscuit that is not moist, yes. Dry as a bone. Yeah, if you're in America, you're not having scones right, they're English. I mean, I don't doubt that. Like, I've heard that from plenty of people, but nonetheless, I've never had one. Like, I stopped trying them a long time ago, but... Like, I would be willing to try one that was made by somebody that's, like, telling me that it's going to be moist. But, yeah, when I look at it and it's all, like... I don't know... crumbling drywall. I don't want to eat it. I don't want to eat anything like that. Rocky thinks someone's been giving you rock cakes and calling them scones, yo. I mean, I don't want to call the person out in chat by name. Sassy. To be fair, she's not the only one that's given me dry scones. You'd pop over to England, but you can barely afford to drive to work right now. No shit, right, Mongoose? I would love to go to England. Gray would be the one that don't like the word moist, but he's not here right now. He's still asleep, I'm sure, so... Scones aren't English, they're Welsh and Scottish, too. I'm staying out of that argument, because I'm American. I have no business in that argument. But I'll concede that American scones are probably crap, and that there are probably good scones out there that I would like. Doesn't moist flange sound like a very innuendous word? Moist flange? No. Just sounds odd. And I'd circling back, Mongoose, I'd totally forgotten about that, paying the piano guys to play closer until you brought that up. That was awesome. Ah, that was such a fun cruise. One day we will do it again. One day. I don't know what a moist flange is. That's why I'm like, I don't get it. Like, I'm like, it just sounds like... It doesn't sound like anything innuendo. It just sounds like, what are you talking about? Kind of moment. Perhaps if you explain. But... onward with the story to see what Tilda, played by Carrie-Anne Moss, and who looks a great deal like her, they did modeling there, has to say about everything, including Beta being taken, them trying to ruin the world, how they're still alive, Varl being dead, as far as I know, which is sad. Here we go!
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
I mean, really, there's no reason not to eat. Slow looks very, very good. I mean, not that the whole game hasn't looked amazing.
The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Wondering that myself.
This.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen...
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close.
I mean, you've lived 1,000 years. You kind of have.
I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down.
I can kind of believe this based on... Okay, if she saw it all, plus how Beta said she treated her on the way over, so she wasn't quite like the others anyway, obviously.
Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere.
Yeah, but why?
Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Jesus, he really is.
Do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to...
Silence isn't quite my friend.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
You waste no time.
Yeah. Regala and her rebels.
Even now she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors
So
and
that's
machines to
why.
throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him.
Yes, but we're sacrificing hundreds.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me.
Yeah, he always fails to plan for part of the
You see, while
contingent
his
of
army
us.
is battering down Gerard's doors. You and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
Well, this is a lot. It's not exactly what I expected. I didn't know what to expect. Alright, okay, let me catch up on chat before, Okay, so... Scones are from Scotland, but they don't have independence, and they're still part of the UK. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Doesn't want to say... Okay, Devon and Cornwall are both English countries, famous for scones. Okay, is that like a beef curtain? Back to the moist flange. Must remember that Grey is now Sir Grey of Moist. Sir Grey of Moisture sounds better. I know we're kind of lengthening the word, and I don't know how he feels about the word moisture versus moist, to be honest, but I feel like Moisture, Sir Grey of Moisture, actually has a better sound to it than Sir Grey of Moist. Just from the way it flows. Puns entirely intended, but also I'm being serious. So technically we can, for now, get away with it. Flange is basically a brack that goes on a screw. If it's moist, then it won't work. It's so dark. I mean, you're right, Morpheus. I guess it's just odd. Yeah, it was dark there, Mongoose. Then it lightened up when we got in. We stepped into the light, literally. Brock, England is not the UK, Morpheus, just 1/4 of it. Morpheus, you're aware was being Sarcy as a whole. Brock, you got that, Mongoose. You'd say it's more than 1/4 of it. It's 56 million population out of the entire 69 million of the whole UK. Sure, there are 4 countries that make the UK. England is one of them. That's a quarter. It's like 84% of the population. Well, Brock is right. England is 1/4 of it all. If it were population-based, it would be more. We were talking about scones, Mongoose. Where are you going with this? Mongoose is 54% of the landmass and 84% of the population. That's all you're saying. Well, the scones, this tea party they are having... I don't know, I want the scones and the tea. But let's say this country within the UK has some bloody beautiful spots. Giant's Causeway, Belfast, and okay, lots of places that I've never been, but I would. Or if you only kid, Wales is nice too. I've seen pictures of Wales that look pretty. Again, never been there. Brock, and 1/4 of the nations that constitute the UK, your point still stands. You're still rounded in little semantic circles trying to score a point that... Okay, I'll let you guys go on about that. Oh, that was a lot to read, my god. Brock. Sir Gray of Moisture it is then. It does sound better. Sir Moist of Grayness. No, that doesn't sound right. Also, why did an exclamation point gray work? Is stream elements being buggy? I did that timing when we were talking about going in the back door, because that's, you know, the gray way. The stream element's not running? I know that's the right command. Ah, it's not working. I know that one worked earlier. Has it been buggy for... Stream Element's been buggy for a few days? No? Okay, well I'll stop dicking with it then, because that explains it. Obviously I haven't streamed in an excessive amount of time, so... Alright, back to the game and the conversation now that I caught up on chat. Moist Master Gray. New rap name. Oh, that one's good. I would press Gary's button for you, but right now it's being buggy again. I don't know why. I'll have to fix it again. I still want these scones that are good and not dry. Alright, I guess we'll start. We'll go from left to right. From left to right.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape... Bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
Kind of.
If you like.
Also, I'd think she would have an easy time repairing the focus given how advanced she is. Moist Master. Dr. Trip and Moist Master Gray. Whole chat triggered. We all had something to say about scones, and then it turned into a rap battle over nations and the moisture level of scones. US loses because ours are dry and crumbly. No one wants a dry and crumbly scone. It's a great rap duo. You install the AC in the bedroom before the pregnant wife gets home and yells at me the house is too hot. Yes, do that before that happens, because pregnant wife being hot is bad for many things, including your eardrums. So, by all means, do that, and I will see you when you return. And you will feel much cooler. Morphe tell it's funny, country invades another country, victim 300 years ago, they take stuff, then bring it back home and put it on display for the ancestors of the victims to pay and see their stolen item. Okay, country invades another country. Victim 300 years ago. They take stuff, they bring it back home and put it on display for the ancestors of the victims to pay and see their stolen. Okay, you've got it backwards on the ancestors. You mean for the children or the progeny? Of the ancestors, but yeah, I see your point. Which specific thing, to which specific country and such are you referring on this one? I imagine it happens a lot all over.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
I mean, it does sound familiar.
You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But
An
despite
information
that
broker.
anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of collective brain power in Far Zenith to find you.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the Earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come.
And what are you gonna do?
But she had nobler plans, as you well know.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better
Or at least the advertised one. She's selling it well, and it's a very believable story. Let me catch up. More if it's every country, everywhere. Okay, that's what I was saying. Is like that sounds like basically every country that, well, unless they've never been a conqueror. But Brock, all the Americans, whistles and point eyes innocently skyward. Nope. I wasn't taking ourselves out of that equation. Morph. Yeah, we will give it back when the moon crashes into the sun and dodos fly. Right? Sounds very imperial to me. UK, Spain, and Portugal all tear up thinking that's my boys. Mongoose, technically Americans just massacred the natives and stayed there. We never went back elsewhere. That's a fair point. Not that that's better, but... No, as per the loan agreement, all items of value will be returned to their country of origin on 31st October. And so went the story of how white guys stole half the world with the cunning use of flags. I mean, more or less. I guess this is mine because I put a flag on it. So, the moon is ours. Aha! Maurice, well, you find history funny. It's like, my country is 200 years old, while my country is 500 years old. Well, the pub I go to at home was built in the 13th century, so poop. Yeah, it's interesting. Mongoose, is that why all the Puerto Ricans in your area put up flags on the hood of their cars? Nope, I think that's different, Mongoose.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Yeah.
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine.
Yeah, even according to Beta, you tried to help.
Suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
Yeah, it did tell us about this. So we know.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him.
You might now.
The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes. Though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
I mean, that makes logical sense as to why you would cut it off. I mean, I assumed it was that she did get caught, but, you know, or they were about to. Morpheus, you have the Union Jack up in your flat and overheard people say that's uncivilized. I mean, it's not. You're happy where you are. I mean, on the door of my office / studio, the room I'm in, I have a pirate flag that says the beatings will continue until morale improves. But that's for different reasons. Spanction should be here for this.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Yeah, I buy that.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it.
What did you
It might have
do?
been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard.
Because, yeah, you could have just
He
come
believes
back.
It's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
Anything pirates related is usually a win. Yeah, that's true. Gaia. No, Union flag. Not Jack. In 1674, the British flag became formally known as the Union Jack. When mounted on a warship and the ship was not in harbor, the flag was referred to as the Union flag on land. Flag or Union Jack is the national flag of the United Kingdom, so we're both right. Fair enough. Yeah, and if you live in the UK, I don't see why anyone would be opposed to you having that. It's like me having an American flag. Then again, I'm sure some people would take issue with that here too, because...
What exactly is your plan
They would,
to sneak
but-
into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age.
Nifty tool?
Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation. A passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will
The Grey
provide
Way.
us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
What if Silence is more successful than you expect?
Once we're inside the base,
Among other
where will we
questions.
find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
Define as it should be, just to make sure we're on the same page. I mean, she basically already has, but... Brock, the Union flag has very different resonances in England, Scotland, and Northern Ireland, and different names sometimes. I mean, I can see that given the history between England and Scotland and England and Northern Ireland for, you know, I mean, that makes sense. I just meant if you're actually in... I should have specified if you're actually in England, more specifically. But then again, not everyone in England is, you know, from England. Many of them are from Scotland and Northern Ireland, I imagine, so... Still can be a thing, I suppose. No, lots of times people in England fly the Union flag, as in parts of England, the flying of the English flag is prohibited as far right groups used it and became a racist symbol. Oh, one of those okay. I didn't realize it was one of those situations going on.
How do you know about about Silens's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
I would imagine you're much more advanced than he is.
Careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Why are you so sure he will be disappointed? Or as another question. Morph, well, yeah, far-right and racist groups use it as a way of, I am British, fuck off to your country, when it should be, I am British, I am happy where I am. Yeah. Unfortunately, groups appropriate things and ruin them for everybody. Happens everywhere. I guess that's the easiest way to say it.
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zeniths?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside.
On one hand, I can see why Silence underestimates us, because we're always one or more steps behind whatever he's up to, and he always knows more about what's going on than we do, which is frustrating, and I can see why he would have the complex that, you know, he can't underestimate us, but at the same time, everything we've done, you'd think you'd learn not to fully underestimate us, but more if there's a fine line between being proud and being pride and arrogance. You have a weird history, well learned from it, acknowledge it, but don't repeat it. Want to be a dick about it, then take the flag down. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Pride and hubris are different, but the line can be very, very, very fine between the two. Looks like we might have had another wobble. Hopefully it's okay. I guess chat let me know if it's a noticeable thing or not. I mean, it's 0.6% of the entire stream for frames, so it's not like it's dropping much. I think it's just little temporary cutouts, but... Hubris, what a bloody word. I like that word. I mean, it seemed appropriate for this one, but... My opinion... Stream is still gold standard. Alright, perfect. Like I said, I knew I was being paranoid about it because of how it's been, so I just wanted to make sure. I haven't noticed anything. Excellent. Alright, perfect.
So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth.
She kind of is.
What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
But yes, I'm glad no one has noticed anything and everything seems a-okay.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning. A touchy subject in those days. Because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
She was a pretty extreme introvert from what I can tell. In a lot of ways, anyway.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her.
I know that feeling.
Then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't. But she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
Yep, there are lots of people that could be said that about related to Aloy. See when you get back, Morph.
First Varl. Now Hekaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
I was kind of thinking that too.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper.
This is a Zero Dawn scenario.
The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
But how is Beta gonna know it's open and come into it without them noticing in this sense? Because isn't she being watched, I imagine? I don't know.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive.
Surprisingly.
They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise, okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
Hell of a lot of faith in us. At least she's having a bit more faith in herself too, it seems like, which is a good thing.
All right.
Beta,
I
obviously.
did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Ooh.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenat.
What is it?
The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
Not if. When.
That's right.
Erend, are you there?
Aloy!
We can fly now.
Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Okay. Assuming it's worth exploring in here for goodies. Because yeah,
Just
before
to let
we...
you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
Having Tilda patched in will be helpful. Retrospective, Rotterdam 2033. Cyber attack by far-right anti-migrant group. Purity Action Europe reversed key instructions to the city's new storm surge barriers, rendering them fully open during a massive extratropical cyclone. The resulting flood cascaded through the city in a matter of minutes, effectively wiping it from the face of the earth. That must be where Tilda was from and what she was talking about, the flood and terrorists wiping out her family. I was one of the lucky ones recalled survivor Tilda Vandermeer. Okay, reading ahead, I would have known that for sure. Who was 8 at the time of the attack. My family was wealthy. We had a watertight vault for some of our most precious belongings. My father locked me inside when he went to look for my mother. So I waited there in silence as the water rose, praying every moment that my parents would return. They never did. As horrible as that sounds, Tilda was lucky indeed. In addition to her parents, the flood killed more than 100,000 people, including approximately 40,000 climate refugees from... Jesus. Because for a second I was thinking, oh, we'll be ballooning into there, but we actually we overrode flying machines too, so we've got that on our side. That's this level. All the markings of the next big thing, a much ballyhooed acquisition from our historian turned technologist, no less, bleeding edge science, and a great narrative to boot. The application was called YCITT after young Christ in the Temple, a well-known Vermeer forgery. By creating perfect holographic scans of individual layers of a painting and comparing them to a vast library of artistic works, it was able to identify fakes with an unprecedented level of accuracy. But it was clear to Sterling executives that the program's ability to match and identify patterns had broad applications outside of the art world. As a tool for security, counter-surveillance, or digital authentication, it could prove just as revolutionary as it had in its intended role. Which is why they were willing to sign a nine-figure agreement for it, blasting news of the deal to every outlet in the tech media. Okay, so $1 billion is 6 figures, so it'd be 100 million or more. 2 years later, the project collapsed in a chaotic jumble of lawsuits, recriminations, and accusations of sabotage. So what went wrong, who was responsible, and most importantly, what happened to the underlying technology, which by all accounts was far more powerful than the vaporware label applied by disgraced executives. Okay, not sure how I'm supposed to get to the metal flower. So this is where we were. I don't know how to get to it, but Sassy, don't trust her, such an uplifting storyline, right? I don't know if I trust her or not. I mean, I don't entirely not trust her. It depends on how you look at it, I guess. I don't trust her entirely, but I don't not trust her. Okay, so Aloy has a plan to end Regal's rebellion, defeat the Zenith. Okay. Return to the base, so that's my main quest. It's 32, that's 30. Okay, I have a lot of things to do. Brock, you don't trust anyone who dresses head to toe in white every day. I mean, that's true, because you're gonna get stained. Although, I mean, she does have a shield around her, so I wonder if that repels stains. But jokes aside, yeah, totally. Okay, so this seems like the thing to do first. Alright, points to spend. I don't think I was saving up for anything in particular, so I think I've got everything I want. Okay, so Brock very egotistical, like, hey, there's some kind of heavenly creature or something. It kind of is. I think they did it to show, because, like, if you notice, the other ones are dressed in dark, so I think they're doing, I forgot to turn my camera on after the lengthy cutscene, I think they're doing the whole, like, distinguishing her from the rest of them, and you know, by showing her in a white color versus the rest of them in the, you know, darker shadowy color. I could be wrong, but alright, mount cannot enter this location, so where do I need to go ultimately, aside from the metal flower that I can't seem to figure out how to get to? That's where I am in general. Okay, so I can't really get to that by gliding, I don't think. Might be able to. Can't jump quite that high, fair enough. Not a hurdler. Surprisingly, I was full of my healing herbs. At one point or another, we'll get into that metal flower, but I don't want to mess with it forever. Now we'll go bury Varl, probably do a little bit of side questing before we do the next bit. We'll also gearing up, because gearing up's definitely going to be necessary. I have to acquire a flying mount as soon as possible, because that'll be fun. What is my flying mount? Okay, machine catalog. Okay, so it does tell me mountable, so where are my other... No, okay, so what can I... Which flying mount can I ride then? Might be the Sunwing and it's just locked. I'll sort that out when I get back to base. So I definitely want to get myself a flying mount. For obvious reasons. One, some quests are dependent on them. Two, it must be cool. Okay, I'm reasonably well stocked up, surprisingly. Brock, yeah, you think you're right. Cast the whole she isn't, she will, she won't, she doubt angel thing. Such an obvious ploy. I'm hooked. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's pretty obvious, but at the same time, like, I hadn't actually thought about it until you brought it up, and I was like, I bet that's why they did it. So I mean, it's obvious, but they did it well at the same time, kind of thing. Damn it. Damn it. Whoa. I thought it was the damn cargo container that had gone down that far. Because that's what I wanted to loot. That's the whole reason I'm kind of pussyfooting around with these guys and not taking them down in faster orders, because I'm trying to knock those off so I can loot them.
I can keep going.
Did that not hit? Damn. I guess I destroyed his container without knocking it off.
Refill my pouch with these later.
Oh well. At least I got some goodies for my effort nonetheless. For my pouches. You'll stick to walking? No, won't go flying. You know, I mean, in general, I wouldn't want to be like on a flying mount in reality because I'm terrified of heights. And it seems like it'd be really easy to fall off. Like, I'll fly in a plane and stuff. Hot air balloon, again, hard pass. I was up in one that was tethered to the ground, like probably like up 50 feet, and I was terrified. I was a little kid, but it wouldn't be much better now. Shit. I think down there's part of where I was supposed to go, but I was trying. No! I was trying to be all smooth and just land on the ladder. It didn't work out. But I'm sure I need a green shine chunk for some upgrade. If I don't, I will. I know I need various forms of green shine. It might be slabs that I need at the moment, but I will not turn down any of it. If I don't need it now, I will. Collect all green shine from a sunken cavern to complete it. Well, that makes a great deal of sense now, doesn't it? Didn't remember there being a cluster, too. Doesn't surprise me. I'll take that without complaining also. Lots and lots of green shine. Alright, I guess I got it all. Swimming out's much easier. I'm going with the current. So how is everyone? Anybody have any plans for the weekend coming up? I mean, today's my Saturday. Obviously, I'm streaming, not working, but you're not enemies. Good. What's up, Ancient? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good one. Alright, now we will make haste back to the base. Which is a long ways away. I really need to remember to buy more fast travel packs. Keep using them. not replenishing them. Which isn't a big deal until I like want one and I don't have it.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
He's right.
We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
There is a plan.
So,
Don't know what it is myself, but there's a plan.
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
the Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them, they took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths and get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
It's the hair.
Thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
How many actually are there?
I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
Okay, fine. I'll talk to Zoe first, and then I'll upgrade things. Alright, where's Zoe? I mean, I'm sure she's got a lot on her mind. Her love just got murdered. Killed in battle, however you want to say it. I guess it was more killed in battle than murder? He got killed by someone else. It was an unnatural, untimely death. There we go.
Over here, Aloy.
Hey, Abdo, how are ya? Welcome, Ancient. I don't remember if I said it when you came in or not.
We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plain Zone and further east to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Vala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Vala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the seed rises, as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child.
Oh.
I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here.
It's
We'll sit among the blooms
happy news.
and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
And always standing with you, for that matter, from the beginning. Before you were the savior of Meridian,
Goodbye, Varl.
or the Nora.
I promise to look after them. I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear.
Okay, that was
And I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
basically my plan. Okay, good. So I'm on the right track. So, irritating as it was, and all the circumstances surrounding, in a way, I'm kind of glad that we didn't go through all of that at the end of last stream, because one, it would have been a lot longer, and two, it's a lot of heavy downer, and that would have been the way we wrapped up the stream, not that we didn't still wrap it up on
I got enough trouble with Catalo, always kicking my ass.
his death anyway, but
Where my luck's going, I'll bet you're a pro.
no, no cost, I already have it. Huzzah.
Override installed. Now to find a sunwing. I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
Okay, nothing I'm rocking. What do I need here? Shell snapper, elemental claw strider, that's hard to come by. Green shine slabs, now that I can fly, or I should be able to soon, that'll be easier to come by. Apex Thunderjaw heart. It's less easy to come by. Oh, and I don't care about that. As well as upgrade them all the way. Cool, no cost, my favorite price. Or 100 spankings, you prefer 100? And I'm glad you like the name Naughty Stick Ancient for that shotgun, because it seemed appropriate based on what it was and you. So I'm glad I picked well and you approved of the name.
Just you wait, Varl. We're taking those space slugs down.
Okay, before I just screw around with other things, I will do this to ensure that I have my Sunwing in place and ready to go, plus I just really want to apply. There's plenty of things we'll need to do to prepare for this battle.
Okay, I need to find a Sunwing to override. Better head up the mountain.
We need to upgrade our gear. Get the electromagnetic ammunition off the Titans that Tilda was talking about, which I'm assuming is just going to be us dropping an EMP pulse from above on Regalla's machines and taking them all out. Could be wrong. Ancient, yeah, he jumps around for joy. Yes, sure, Matt, it's stay like that for years to come. I mean, jump. Crisscross will make you jump, jump. Mac Daddy make you jump, jump.
Chill air is prickling my lungs.
I know I went the wrong way, but I was trying to be able to approach stealthily from the rear. Also, now would be a good time to remind everybody, if you haven't already, hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. If you're enjoying the content and you're not already, subscribe. That way you really get notified. Hit that bell icon, then you'll definitely get notified when I go live with more Horizon Forbidden West, Borderlands 3, or later tonight with my buddy Escape the Mind Productions. We'll be doing a dual stream of State of Decay 2. Having a lot of fun with that game as always. Oh, and since I have my Fallout Darth friends in here, you might be interested to know. For reasons, interestingly enough, I really had the undying hankering to play 76 again. So I downloaded that and started playing that the other night. Started a new character on PC and everything, because you remember I haven't played it in a long time, and so I haven't played it since, Wastelanders or anything came out, and finally decided to get back to it. As of at the moment, I don't necessarily have plans to stream it or anything. I was playing it on my own. I guess I could, but I feel like I feel awkward about streaming it since Darth streams it. I feel like I was being a jerk or something. I don't know. I'm weird like that. Fucking cool. From barrel.
Whoa! Head rush.
Okay.
Tilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tolnecs. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it. Arrowhand. I can see the whole village from up here. Maybe I should check in on it after I've dealt with Regalla.
This is fucking cool.
Straying too far. I should head back. I should find a spot to get down.
Maybe it just won't let me fly over the settlement itself. Okay, how do I land? I guess I can't. I guess I have to fly to the tall neck. Okay. Fine. It gave me the fast travel prompt to fly between campfires, so I was like, well, maybe it wants me to fast travel for some reason instead of fly, but... I am flying! I'm full of surprises. Oh yeah, that is significant to them. Hello, tall neck. This will be the one that I haven't been able to override. Hey Belle, how are ya? Welcome, welcome.
There's a tall neck. Need to get on top of its head.
Tab. Slow down. R1 to ascend. Okay. Okay, so I am very slowly descending. Okay.
How to land this thing?
Okay. Okay. Went better than I expected it to be honest. Ancient, you think I should try streaming it? I may, who knows. It is my new ride. Sassy Top Gun, that's funny. Belle, you're good. Been lurking for a while, trying to get chat to work on your tablet.
Okay, Tilda.
Ah, well, thank you for the lurk. Glad you're in chat. Hope your day's going alright.
Simply pick one up on Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regalla's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
To select the Sunwing, use the call of Sunwing. If you have an overridden Sunwing, using the Sunwing call will summon it to your current position. Okay. Oh, nice! I didn't even have to do anything to get it on. Or to mount it. Okay. Okay, so I'm kind of getting the hang of it.
Regalla's rebels. Reinforcements, maybe. Heading for the grove. I hope the colonies knock the good down longer.
They will. Yeah, motherfuckers, I fly now! Eat shit!
There's the energy cell. Time's back.
Where's the energy cell? There it is. I'm blind. Alright.
got to say.
Oh, score.
On to the grove. Pulse from Tolmec should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from any horse I go to. Pretty useful. After I deal with Regala.
Nice. Good little tip there. Great music. Oh yeah, the music in this game is phenomenal. I know I still got my camera up, but this is just pretty awesome, so I figured it's pretty enough to justify just leaving the camera off. You fixed it? You added your tablet to your desktop? Oh, okay. Yeah, I never really do YouTube on my tablet. I assume it'd be the same as on my phone, but I don't know. Could be wrong.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, good, I don't have to aim. Surprise, assholes!
Regala's inside. Kara will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
You are incorrect.
Drop it now. Here goes.
Big bada boom. And all your cavalry is gone. Dun da da da.
She flies on the wings of the 10.
The tide has turned. Push through.
F you, Regala and rebels.
End of the line, Hakon.
Not
Now
quite.
on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't
Welcome
have the
back, Noel.
spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regala!
I fly now.
Enough bloodshed. Let's settle this. You and me.
Figured that was
Easy to
coming.
say when you're atop a machine.
Oh, I can fix that.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Would have preferred to upgrade or
I
something,
accept
but
your challenge.
fine. It's alright. I don't need it for her.
I'm done with you. I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
They spotted me.
You show strength!
Whoa! Okay. I was hitting the wrong button, that was my fault.
Useless! Sonora! Cry tears of
Shit!
salt when they should shed rivers of blood!
She has zero chill. Like, you can't get an attack off. No, it's difficult to get one off. Like, this is definitely the toughest battle of the game so far by a large margin. Well, the parts that's not cutscene.
Alright, so that's how it's gonna be. Oh, relief.
Some of this armor should have gotten knocked off when I hit her with the Terror Blaster arrow a minute ago, but... Shit.
I'll end your
Knock down high volley. No stamina. I don't need that. No. Yeah, kind of thought that was happening when they landed the way they did.
This is where it ends.
Not quite. Well, I mean, yeah, it actually is.
It is.
Now that I think about it, just not in the way that you're envisioning.
Come to me.
Come to Butthead.
To keep me going.
Where the hell is he? Okay. Oh, I blew it right out of it. Damn. That backfired. It's still funny. Try to shoot her armor off again, because, you know, it's a real pain in the ass.
Is this how you give up your life?
I don't appear dead yet. Shit! Knock the arrow.
Your blade is blunt. Your courage rusted. Your body is weak.
Now that you don't have 10 layers of armor on you, I can fight you more realistically.
I'm not giving up.
I'll tear that braided head from your body. Fire, child.
Actually? Damn it. Missed. I'm tired of your plasma charged blade there. So, no more plasma charged blade for you.
This is the girl that trapped me.
How did that miss the resonator blast shot?
If you offered your blood, I'd spit it to the...
She's really like an asshole. Just from the shit she says.
Run or stand! This day you will die!
Is this your inner monologue talking to yourself or what? Tough as you may be, you're still done.
Here I am again, on my knees before bootlicks and cowards.
Maybe that should tell you something. You're not as good as you think.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
Seems fitting that you get to take her head.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the 10. You who challenged her. By our rights, you must decide her fate. I spared her once. It only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right. But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
What to do
Whether
with
you
your
live or
worthless
die.
ass? Or maybe you're not worthless.
I'm not here to forgive you for your crimes. But there's another battle ahead. Against an enemy more powerful than anything you can imagine. And I need people. A squad. That's willing to do whatever it takes.
I don't want your mercy.
It's not mercy, I'm sending you to your death.
Mercy. The battle I'm talking about will be charging into a nightmare.
A better death than this? Yes.
Should be glorious. Better than you deserve.
My blood is yours. Your enemies are mine.
Meet us at our stronghold, in the mountains near Plainsong.
You mean to send her alone? Without even an armed guard?
She does not need it.
I will be there. You have my word.
I'll hold you to it.
Yeah, in some ways she is honorable. I have no doubt she'll do it.
There's something you both need to see. In the throne room.
Oh shit. What else is going wrong?
He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regala.
So,
What does Silence want?
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regala's soldiers.
I'll see you back at base.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
No. With Regala gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
You're more important alive.
At least allow me to give you this. Armor for the battle ahead. May it keep you safe.
That I will gladly accept. Well, that's better than what I've got.
Thank you.
Or I can reasonably make it better than what I've got.
Do you have have any idea what you've just done?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tenakth for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tenakth army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Aloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
You don't have a choice?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late. Tilda,
Told him.
You there? I did it. Silence is on board, so head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
All
If I
right.
can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
Yes. There are lots of things to do, including taking a quick BRB, but first I'll catch up on chat. So, let me see here. Alright. Yeah, Bell, you heard I started Re-76. Yeah, I was, for whatever reason, having the serious hankering to, and, you know, recently, quite a bit, so I did, a few days ago, and bear with me, I'm just trying to fix something. Okay. So it's on Game Pass for free, so I downloaded it to PC and started all over again, because I hadn't played since before Wastelanders and everything, so I figured starting a fresh character was the way to go. So I did. Did I see the latest EA game said a whole lot of games are now free during July? That would be nice, Joel. Noel. Sorry, that was me saying July and Noel at the same time, which was Joel, which is not your name. It is Noel. Sir Noel, to be more specific. Sir Noel of many things, depending on our mood at the time. Bell, you wish? No, they just called out single player games and got so much backlash. They'll never learn, it seems, and I keep doing it. You found the car. Wait, what do you mean they called out single player games? Like, like, more specifically, and you know I don't follow things, so maybe I'm missing something obvious, but I'm sure this is my ignorance, but anyway, you found the car mechanic game for free in the Epic Store. It's so bad, it's addictive. There are games like that, that's for sure. No, she has many things, but she will keep her word, I feel. Talking about Regala, I'm assuming, now that I'm catching up on chat. Yeah, I agree, 100% agree. Yep, on PC. I'm level 7. Which sounds hilarious, because the last I played, I was level 150 something, 170 something, I forget what I was. So you're slumming it tomorrow playing on console, Jim? Yeah, nothing wrong with console. I'm playing on console right now. I don't have a problem with console, I just... I could get it for free on Game Pass for PC, so that's what I did. Versus, I mean, I guess I could have redone it on PlayStation. I just felt, I don't know. I just did it on my PC. I guess it didn't really matter which I did. Although I do have hard drive space for games, well, in general, is less of a premium on my PC than it is on my PlayStation 2. Also, so there's that factor. Ancient, may you suggest blowing up Darth in Fallout 76? That's quite fun. Again, level 7, quite a ways away from being able to do that. What is up, Sir E? Don't want any spoilers, so you can't hang for long. Yeah, no worries, dude. I appreciate the lurk. Helps a ton, as you know. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. And you came in at a good time to avoid spoilers if you just came in, because I'm on pause. So, and hopefully you didn't come in a few minutes earlier, more than a few minutes ago, otherwise you got some spoilers. But oh yeah, Ancient's gonna be or I should say Spankshint is going to be spanking E. I was having a hard time going from Spankshint to E. But yeah, somebody explain the EA calling out single player games, since my ignorance is precluding me from understanding. And while you do that, I'm going to go take a quick BRB, because I need to, because it's been a couple hours. So, leave you with some tunes and videos. Be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. If you do, come back. I'm back. Alright, let me catch up on chat. Spoiler alert, you love spanking. Yeah. And Ancient was naughty. Okay, well, these are not major spoilers. Alright, Belle, they were mocking people who play single-player games on their official Twitter. Oh, so they're dicks. So they don't like me since I, play more single-player games than I do multiplayer games. I would say, I think. Well, it's hard to say, because even single-player games I usually play multiplayer, so it depends on how you choose to look at it. Thank you for the welcome back, and let's get on with it. So now it's basically telling me to take care of any unfinished business, do things I need to do before getting on to that, in a nutshell, I believe. So, I'll do that, which is kind of what I was planning. Alright, what is this? Alright, I wish I could compare from this one. Need to find a workbench. Among some other things. There's some people to talk to, it appears. Alright, so we've got a bunch of stuff to do.
That's the name of the enemy these soldiers faced.
Yes, yes. No bench here.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Will the new voices I brought help you?
I don't know much about this other great battle you said these recordings are from. So anything I can learn helps me understand.
Sorry about the mic bump. Speaking of the insult bot, I already ran into it in my new playthrough. That's funny. You just found out you can emote, or you can remote play your console on your PC. You need to check latency. Oh, I don't have insult bot here. Darth has one.
I have more voices for you to preserve.
You honor the fallen.
Okay. So that, I'm pretty sure I actually have... Oh, okay. Guess I'll buy the things I don't already have. Don't know how many of those I needed, but I can always come back.
Thank you. I will make sure the story of these soldiers is told again.
Simon, hey Simon, how are you? And how is Kathy? I hope you're both doing well. Did you just call Simon Cinnamon Bun? Do I want to know? Hello.
So, Aloy, you've added yet another deed to your name, and I'm guessing by the look in your eyes that you're not done yet.
Not quite.
Is there anything we can do? We owe you that much.
After everything you've been through, you're one of the best people to support Hikaru's bid for peace. Not just between the clans, but with the Karja too.
And everyone.
You have my word.
It's time to be a united
Until
world.
my last breath, I'll make sure the tribe remembers all that you've done for us.
So we can one day join the United Federation of Planets. Probably not, actually, because if they, I'm pretty sure the Zeniths would have encountered aliens if they were gonna find us anytime around now. Close enough.
Ateka, I figured I'd see you here.
Of course. The Lowland clan fought for our own today. And like the day Hekaro conquered the Grove, we stand victorious. I see the same look in his eyes as I did then. Hope restored. His vision for us endures.
He'll need your continued support, I'm sure.
And he will always have it. Thank you for everything, Aloy.
I like how on her arm paint specifically, when at least in the cutscene, the most of it looks like, you know, flat tattoo, you know, smooth, and then the white specifically looks like it has texture, like an oil paint or something. I don't know.
And so
cool
the
variation.
Wings of the 10 found us when things were at their direst.
I'm not some legend come to life, Chitara.
I think it's most dire.
That may be, but we will always be in your debt.
Yep, I'm just a human being. Granted, a clone of one of the smartest human beings to ever live. And I've done some cool shit, but still just a human. You're going to the Canada Day festivities downtown? Oh, nice. What, I'm assuming one of those would be a parade, just that seems, that's typical festivity thing. What else? I see you, Draka. Hang on, I'm talking to someone else in real life. Yeah, what all festivities are there? And I'll give you cinnamon sounds. Mildly like cinnamon, so I'll give you that.
You knew how to make an entrance, but that, ooh, that was something else.
Didn't think I'd find you
I aim to
here.
please.
You know, I just thought a battle that'll be sung about for generations wouldn't sound as epic if the desert commander were missing. I would not have shown Regala mercy. I saw you training a bit the other day. Who might argue with the champion killer?
My blade's not as quick as I'd like.
Hekaro keeps his head in control of the trial.
Wish I could have seen Regala's face when she saw you flying on that machine.
It was good. Okay, I guess that's everybody that I talked to. Oh, that's right, I have to go in over here to access the other things. Okay.
That spear is a weapon of real strength.
Indeed it is. Oh, come on. There's a parade and rides and concession stands. Games also. The parade starts at 6 p.m. Ooh. Eat some terrible concession food for me. And by terrible, I mean terrible for you and wonderful, glorious tasting.
Under Hekaro's reign, the Grove is reborn.
Lucky shot. The vision. I picked it up right as the machine lunged at me. Never felt so alive.
I've heard of you.
Okay. Fire Hunter bow. It's not very good. Just so I don't have to worry about it for a while, and it doesn't cost that much. I'm also slightly lower on shards than I thought I was. Odd. Oh, let's get more echo shells. And machine muscle, because I'm always low on those. So some of these things, even though they say it's just for selling, you actually do use, so that's why I'm not selling them all. Okay. rid of some of these. Lots of good ones.
Your exploits must require supplies.
I just bought some from you.
Welcome,
Okay, so I can upgrade you now. Apex Thunderjaw heart. I don't think they had hearts. Okay, I need 2 more of those. Another Thunderjaw tail. Okay. Okay, so all the way up, 40, 55. I need to write this down, so I can try and figure out which one's actually better. So we've got 40, 55, 45, 0, 36, 35, -5. And then I get concentration, weapon stamina regen versus what I've got. So 36.55. Okay. Now, which one's the one he just gave me? -40, -4. $56, $35. -5, 0. It's kind of better. Hard to say. Parade starts at 6 p.m. And after 2 years, it'll be fun. The pandemic and all. Yeah, that's true. It'll be nice to get out and do something like that and just have some fun. And The Last of Us Remastered, how do you kill the fat guy in the school? E might know the answer to that. I've never played The Last of Us. Damn, so which ones... Can't decide which one of these I think is better. Probably this. And it ups my resonant major blast, melee damage, low health melee, mounted archer. I mean, the overall skills aren't quite as great, but... it kind of balances out. And I can dye it because I don't like the way that looks, but... Sorry, Simon, you missed a bunch of this story earlier. Well, I mean, you've beaten it, so you already know, but what happens. But so now we're in the maintenance phase of just defeated Regala.
If it isn't Regala's conqueror, we owe you our thanks, champion.
Who are you and what do you
What can I
have?
do for you, Aloy?
Oh, you're the tag person, that's
I
right.
found more tags.
I'll make sure they go to the friends and relatives of the fallen. Here, what you've done is extraordinary.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. I don't actually have any tags right now.
No problem. Let me know when you find some.
It's like I don't
Well,
think I
guess
still
I should
have
go.
some, but...
Safe travels.
Ah, no spoilers, Simon, come on. No, didn't...
The Ten is always welcome at this arena.
She's still alive. I defeated her. I left her alive. Thank you. It's the same one I've had. I dyed it purple, but...
Show us what you got, champion.
Choose your weapons and tend to your health before... Okay. Trade to the prize master.
Our machines will be here waiting for you.
Where's the prize master?
Welcome back.
Looks in all the gear you currently have equipped. All ammo and items that you use will be restored. Okay. What up, Gray? Welcome, welcome. Good morrow. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Okay. Okay, disable some of your attacks. Damn roly-poly bastard. There we go. Yeah, it is a full house today now. To be clear, Gray, when they say we, I had nothing to do with that. Alright. Slitherfang, alright. BKSE, the one in the gym. Oh, talking about The Last of Us, the zombie threats at home. Stagger beams are now available for one of your tripcasters. The special ammo generates a moving energy beam between 2 points that can stagger or knock down enemies that cross it. The beam can also damage enemies that linger in it. Okay. Well, I can't use my... Oh, okay. It gave me that, so... Okay. Plasma it is. Okay. Okay. Snakies. Nah. Okay, got loaded at least. Okay. Don't appear to be getting anywhere very fast with this one, but I'll try it. Forgot that it burrowed. Don't exactly forget, just think about it. No, it's not the Valor Surge I thought I had. Son of a bitch. shit. Okay, that was kind of bullshit. See, it doesn't get knocked into it like I do. Don't think I'm gonna get this one. Not with this weapon combination, especially, I mean... I'll have to see if I can change that. Come on. This is very difficult. I'm effed. I'm gonna die. Okay, finally got it. I didn't die, but... Damn. That was hard. Alright, let me catch it back up. Alright, let me catch up on chat. Great. Moisture, though? Is it because I'm moister than an oyster? The keys don't stop moving. No, it may have something to do with moist being your favorite word, Gray, but more importantly, don't stop believing, Simon. It is one I especially love. That and rural. I didn't know you hated rural. I'm with Noel. Why do you hate your rural other than the fact that I can't say it? Simon, okay, thank you, E. Gray. He keeps whipping things at me. No kidding, Brock. Rural tidings from a moist UK, everyone. Jesus, Brock. Oh, that was funny. Great. You used to live on Rural Road, and there is no good way to say that. You just end up sounding like you're talking to a puppy. Rural Road. Yeah, you're right. Rural Road. Yep, you're 100% right. I can understand that, Gray. Hey, who's a good boy? Who lives on roof? Yeah. It was hard to defeat Endry. It was definitely not easy. I prevailed, although not in time. Getting excited. Kathy's getting excited to go to the Canada festivities. I'm sure it'll be exciting, yeah. And scanning through. Okay, you've never been doffed at, Gray. Perhaps you have and just didn't know about it. Brock. Could be worse. She was furiously knocking on any and all wood available earlier. Yeah, exactly. I was hoping I didn't have any frame drops or anything. Well, it's mostly been alright. Like a natural wobble here and there, which is gonna happen, but not much. So I'm not gonna complain. Okay. I'm not gonna try that again.
Arena always makes for quite a thrill.
My question is, where do I trade them in? Because it doesn't tell me. Oh, they're also the prize master. Okay. I thought that was just the tags.
Ah, Aloy, welcome.
I just missed it earlier. I'm a dummy. It uses targeting hunter arrows to direct the attacks of overridden machine. Oh, okay, that's not that. It's great. Nope, not as good. Okay.
Earn more medals and the rewards will be great.
I can see that.
I need to get going.
Of course. Good luck.
And thank you for the good game, Endry. Much appreciated. And Simon. And no, everyone, yes. Alright, so now I need to upgrade some of my stuff. Alright.
Is where soldiers are made. Care to give it a try?
No. I need to go back to the black box person.
Walk with honor.
So I can upgrade my things.
Carl's enemies fall before him.
Yeah, you're still bugged. I already talked to you. You don't really have anything new to say.
You decimated Regalla's machine.
I did.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Moist. Okay, I'm not even gonna try. Are you about to drop a SoundCloud rap album? Sounds like it.
I have more voices for you to preserve.
You honor the fallen.
Okay, so I need... What? You only had one? Oh... It's frustrating. At least I can get that I need.
Thank you. I will make sure the story of these soldiers is told again.
I hope you find what you want from these recordings.
The visions will guide us.
The Maw of the Arena? I don't know if that actually got me enough to...
Hail, Outlander! The visions are renewed.
Probably not, but I'm gonna check just in case. Nope, that didn't actually get me any of them. Okay, so again, I should wrap up some of these as it told me to wrap up things and also prepare, so we'll do lots of that. Treadwing override. Need Rockbreaker Mining Claws, great. And for that, I need Apex Thunderjaw Heart, unknown site. Alright, so we'll work on that first. Which will be a real pain. Because Rockbreakers are... And I'm blowing my nose, hang on. Okay. I'll keep going for a little bit, why not? Clean up a few of these things, and if you weren't here earlier and didn't hear earlier, don't forget, Escape the Mind Productions and I later on this evening will also be streaming together State of Decay 2 Juggernaut Edition. Having fun with that. We're doing a nightmare run since they did some updates and everything and made the game generally a bit more difficult. It's not going too badly though. Did have one person die already. Oh, that didn't take long. I'll be happy if I can actually get all 4 off of this Rockbreaker, because I don't remember how many I needed now. 2? I was hoping I wouldn't have to go after more than 1 Rockbreaker, because it's a pain in the ass. Rockbreakers are definitely not the easiest of enemies. Anything that burrows is significantly harder. Just because it burrows. Missed. Alright, no more elemental attacks for you. Bloody hell. Oh, nice. Yep. Sweet, so I was hoping would happen. Nah, missed. I mean, I hit it, just not the spot that I was hoping to hit, but it's alright. Ah, bastard turned just at the right moment. In the wrong moment. Right for him, wrong for me. Okay. I figured that was gonna blow it up. I thought that was actually gonna take care of it for me too, but... Alright.
I'd better loot all the carcasses here. Might have the parts I need.
That was the idea. Now where did all the parts go? Sweet. Definitely worth the expenditure of Terra Blaster arrows to get them all in one fell swoop. I got more than I needed. Because I did manage to get off all 4. Probably because I only needed 2, otherwise I probably wouldn't have gotten all 4 off. But. See when you get back. No, Simon and Kathy is going to cost you big time going to the festival, but hey, I love it. Shh, try to win her a big panda. Oh yeah, trying to win her a big panda will probably be costly, but it'll be fun. Yeah, don't let the carnies take all your spending money, as Gray said, wise as he is. Oh. Okay, so that one's out of the way. Green shine slabs. Another thundershot tail. Well, luckily I can fly now, so I can get to these green shine slabs that I haven't been able to get to previously. Not to mention travel pretty significant distances quickly. Simon, oh, they won't. The whole thing you hate more is they try to get you to spend more than you need to. Oh, they always do. You have 150 to spend for on games and rides. The tickets are a bit much, but you'll get her a strip of tickets anyway. Yeah, that'll be nice. That's a good price for a great time. Yeah, especially this is a tank of gas these days for flip's sake, Gray, you're right. Yeah, the beauty of it is, though, is you can take her with her walker, and it's about a 20-minute walk for... Oh, well that's not bad. Can I not land? Okay, well, can I get the green shine chunk without landing?
I wonder what a merchant would trade for this.
Okay. So I can't get off that way then. Guessing that's all that's up here. And there we go. Huzzah! But yeah, 20-minute walk's not too bad at all, Simon. I agree. It's just so pretty with the view like this, flying. And it's a super fast way to travel. It knocks distances out very quickly, but I mean, it makes sense. You don't have terrain to deal with or anything else, so. Works out pretty well, actually. One more. Oh, wait. I thought I needed another one. Okay. That makes sense to see what this is. Easy way I can get off here. Great, for Friday order has been placed. Huzzah for Friday! Friday. Don't ask. And welcome back, Noel. You loved riding me at night, it's so pretty. Yeah, I agree. 100% agree. Alright, so... No, he's not far, and I can't fast travel there, so... Okay. Oh. So you actually can walk around on the ground, which is interesting. I want more of those. And those. It might be handy. Alright, should be good. Very funny how going up in a hot air balloon triggered your fear of heights, but clinging to a robo-bird does not. That's a fair point. Now, I will admit to the fact that you weren't here earlier, but I was up in a hot air balloon when I was a kid. Sub 10. Now it's tethered to the ground, it was like 50 to 100 feet off the ground, something like that, so... But it terrified the shit out of me then, so I have something very relatable, and I also just find hot air balloons to be terrifying. But yeah, this doesn't either for some reason, but the hot air balloon really gets me. I don't have a good explanation beyond that, and that's obviously a guess, I don't know, but... But yeah, it is very funny how those irrational fears are, you know... Well, they're irrational, so... Some of the things you would think that would trigger them don't, and other things do, and they're weird. Alright. Damn it! There we go. Ah! Come on! There we go. No! Okay, that did hit where I wanted it to. Perfect. Okay, well, it didn't hit where I wanted it to, but it hit, so it worked. This particular thunder draw is a real pain in the ass. Come on. Okay. Catch back up on chat in a minute. Obviously, can't do it right now. Whew. Oh, come on. Okay, that should do it. In the blues. Oh, not quite. Almost. Woo! There we go. Alright.
I'm gonna find the parts I need. I should check all the machines.
I wanted to pick up that rapid fire cannon. It's fine.
I found all the parts I need. I should check out another site.
Whew. Alright. Having the rebels in there definitely made things more challenging. That challenge that thunder jaws aren't challenging enough in and of themselves. All right. Got what I needed there. That's everything. More medicinal berries. Oh, not what I meant to do. Shelter has what I need. Alright. Catch. Gray, funny how oh, you already said that. Gray, you've got 99 problems and all of them are left balloons. Yeah. Tis a true statement. Funny enough. Okay. And I have what I need to upgrade that. I think I'm gonna need more thunder draw tails though. Okay, so now it's at 29.45. Sweet. Okay, that. I need another Thunderjaw tail. I had a feeling that was going to be the case. Any more Dreadwing Metal Fangs? Okay. It's better. Okay. Glad I thought to check that, because I'll need to restock a lot of resources. Oh, wait. I'm not surprised I ran out. There we go. They've got that song playing in your head and you want to watch Atomic Blonde. I mean, there are worse problems in the world. No, in the English version it's 99 Red Balloons. Correct, that's the version you know best, obviously, yeah. Alright. It's a Dreadwing site all the way over here. Okay. Damn it, now I have that song stuck in my head. There's only a few German songs you can sing along to, and all of them are Rammstein. That's accurate for me as well. Virtually all of the German that I know is also from Rammstein. Hang on, I need to blow my nose. Muting a moment. Okay. We will dispatch this Dreadwing. And I think that will be the end for this stream.
Fangs, claws, and wings as big as a stormbird's. A flying terror.
Oh, damn it. Damn thing took out my focus. That worked out well. No! Damn it. No, that's not what I wanted. Did I get it? Nice, I think I got it. There's one of the two that I need. Come on. Missed. Not that one. The first one before that. Whew. Damn it.
Machine carcasses
No.
here. I might find the parts I need.
There's one of the two that I needed.
I'll keep some extra on hand.
It's not extra, I didn't have enough.
No more machines here. Even if I come back later, some will show up.
Didn't we have one fang? I know I knocked some other stuff off, but...
This will be in my stash when I need it.
Yeah, buddy! This would have been fun to use. Yep, definitely would have been fun to use. Nice. Alright. 99 Red Balloons is a very weird song when listened to. It is kind of. They release a bunch of red balloons in protest and they show up on radar and the government thinks it's an attack and then scramble the jets and bomb the city, right? It's all over and I'm standing pretty in this dust that was a city. Yep, and neighboring countries think they are being attacked and it ends in a world war, and if I recall correctly, someone finds a single red balloon in the ruins. Video shows someone finding a single red balloon. If I could find a souvenir just to prove the world was here, and here is a red balloon, I think of you and let it go. Well remembered, yeah. This is one game that I never gets old. It is one of your faves. Yeah, it's awesome. It really is. Which I'm not surprised that I love it, just because, I mean, the first one's my favorite game of all time to this day, so... Alright. That'll be a pain to get too. Nice. All right. That was a productive stream. No. It's fire gleam here.
Now that I have the igniter, I can get rid of that fire gleam.
This little alcove pocket. The alcoves. Alright, now. Alright. But that seems like a good place to wrap, especially since I'm getting hungry. Need to stretch. I'll get some rest before E and I stream this evening. So if you didn't hear earlier, Escape the Mind Productions and I will be streaming later on this evening. Typical time is around 6:15 p.m. Pacific, which is 9:15 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to be streaming State of Decay 2. We'll both be streaming it. Last few weeks it's just been him streaming because, well, my interwebs have been crap. But it's good now, so we shall be good there, hopefully. But either way, he'll be streaming it. But yeah, so definitely hang out for that later. If you haven't already, do follow our Discord. I'll see if I can drop some links in chat. It wasn't letting them, they weren't working earlier. And if you haven't already, do hit that like button. It helps me out a great deal. Hit that subscribe button and that bell icon. That way you get notified when time I go live with more Horizon Forbidden West or Borderlands 3 or State of Decay 2. That's what's in the mix right now. Maybe some other things will pop in there as well. Ace of Valhalla may pop in here and there again. We'll see. And then whatever else may be coming. God of War Ragnarok when that comes out, and other fun shies to come. But yeah, so thanks everybody for hanging out. Yeah, it was awesome to hang out with all of you for my first time back to streaming in a few weeks since my internet was all messed up. And yep, I guess Stream Elements is still on vacation, so sorry about that. The link is actually pinned to the top of chat, so check out Discord there. And obviously if you check out my main page, you can find links to the playlist to the other things. And let me catch up on chat. Simon can't wait for the trilogy to come out. No, yes, no, we know you hate the Horizon games. I know. Yeah, it'll be a few years before it comes out. Thank you, Simon. Thank you. And Noel, thank you for grinning and bearing through your much hated game and hanging out for the chat. I appreciate it always. One day there will be merch. Today is not today. But yeah, if you haven't liked, do that. If you haven't subscribed, do that. If you haven't joined our Discord server, do that. And yeah, until next time, take care of yourselves out there. Be excellent to each other. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you next time. Yogurt signing off.